Hello everyone, I am Shruti Vijayargi from BISP Solution. In this video, I am showing you the Excel financial function category of dollar function. The dollar functions include $DE and $FR. The Excel $DE and $FR functions are designed for working with security prices, which are often quoted as fractional values. So the first function is the $DE. It converts a dollar price expressed as an integer part and a fraction part, such as 1.02, into a dollar price expressed as a decimal number. Fractional dollar numbers are sometimes used for security prices. The fraction part of the value is divided by the integer that you specify. For example, if you want your price to be expressed to a precision of 1 by 16 of a dollar, you divide the fraction part by 16. Okay, so the $DE function of Excel takes two arguments. The first one is the fractional dollar and the second one is the fraction. The first argument is fractional dollar, it is the dollar value and it is expressed as a fraction. It is a required argument, a number expressed as an integer part and a fraction part and separated by a decimal symbol. And the second argument is the fraction, which is also a required argument, the integer to use in the denomination of the fraction. So in the example, I used to convert prices and fractional notation to decimal notation. So let's take a look of an example. I have to convert 1.02, which can be read as 1 and 2 by 16. It must be converted to a decimal number of 1.125. Here the fractional value of 16, the price we want a precision of 1 by 16. So how it can be calculated? Select the cell, type an equal sign, select the function $DE. First one is the fractional dollar. The fractional dollar is 1.02 and the fraction we want the precision of 1 by 16, so pass 16 as argument. So here is the decimal output of this calculation. And how it works internally, it works like this. We want to convert 1.02, so 1 and it can be read as 2 by 16, so 1 plus 2 by 16, 1 plus 2 by 16. So this is how it internally works. I have another example of this. Convert 1.1, read as 1 and 10 by 32 to a decimal number of 1.3125. So here we want to read the fraction value of 10 by 32. That means we have a fraction of 32. So select the cell, type an equal sign, select the function $DE, pass the fractional value which is 1.1 and here the fraction is 32. Okay, so this is the decimal value of this example. So this is how this function works. Also, it must be noted that if fraction is not an integer, it is truncated. If fraction is less than 0, $DE and $FR, which I am explaining you, returns the hash num error value. If fraction is greater than or equals to 0 and less than 1, then $DE returns the hash div by 0 error value. Okay, so next function I am going to explain of dollar function is $FR, and this function is used to convert decimal numbers to fractional dollar numbers such as security prices. This function does take two types of argument. First one is the decimal dollar and the second one is the fraction. Decimal dollar is a required argument, a decimal number fraction, the integer to use in the denominator of a fraction. It indicates the denominator of the fraction. This is the value that you want to appear on the bottom of the fraction, which is the fraction value. Okay, so when this function can be useful when working with stock market codes. when we are working with the stock market codes, this function is helpful. So $D converts a dollar price expressed as a fraction into a dollar price expressed as a decimal number, and $FR converts a dollar price expressed as a decimal number into a dollar price expressed as a fraction. And $FR allows you to convert decimal dollar amount to a fractional amount. So let's look at the example of $FR function converts the decimal number 1.25 to a number read as 1 and 2 by 16. So here we want to convert this number which can be read as 1 and 2 by 16. So select the cell, type an equal sign, select the function $FR, pass the decimal dollar value which is 1.125, and we want to read this fraction as the denominator of 16. So we pass 16 as a fraction value. So it can be read as 1 and 2 by 16. Okay. I have another example. Converts the decimal number 1.125 to be read as 1 and 4 by 32. So here 32 we want as a fraction value. So select the cell, type an equal sign, select the function $FR, pass the decimal dollar which is 1.125 and pass the fraction 32. So it is read like 1 and 4 by 32. So $DE allows you to convert a fractional dollar amount to a decimal amount. You can use this function to convert the price of a security typically represented as a fractional amount to a decimal amount that can be used for other calculations. So this is how these two functions works. If you have any queries, you can comment me, and if you like my video, then thumbs up. Thanks you.